Right, so part 3 of the Ftx Banzai rally conversion. As you can see, I've put some of my own mud guards and some padding on the sides. So basically, Ftx Banzai drift car, 120 quid. I've pulled all the electrics out and put what I want in there. It's cost me 300 quid. The Banzai stock comes ready to run with a battery charger and a NiCad battery, but I've put the 120 amp max 10 ESC combo in there, 22 tooth pinion. The Banzai for converting to rally, the idea was to see if I could, obviously I've got the XV01 over here. Now I built it wrong, and I put these hubs on the wrong way round, which caused a load of stress on the drivetrain. So I've ended up having to replace the drive shafts with CVDs, and I've done the back while I was at it. But because these have got so much steering lock on them, people that haven't got CVDs on the front have been upgrading anyway, so it's an upgrade really I think you've got to do. Other than that, I've had to go metal with the diffs because they've broken, but that could have been because I built it wrong. But back to this was like to see if you could get a cheap car. I mean, I've seen lots of TT02s. Now I don't know how successful they are, but I know that the linkages on those are quite difficult to do anything with. You can get upgraded bits, I'm not sure how many, but these lower arms, see on this, are more like a buggy lower arms, so they're versatile. I mean, if you look at the back mod wise, you can see that's what the plastic's supposed to be like. And all I've done at the front to get more travel, I didn't have to do anything at the back, but the front I've cut it at an angle so it just lets the arm drop more. So I've cut it there and there, that lets the arm drop more. And then I've put some £30 yeah racing 50mm shocks on it, and in here where the centre shaft goes into the diff housing, I've cut a sliver off the diff housing as well, at that angle and that angle either side, to allow, because the steering arm bumps it, so I've cut it back so that it just misses, so it gives me more steering lock. So you could buy one for 120 quid, put a 45 quid motor and ESC in it and run 3S, put an upgraded servo in it, I don't know, 20 quid, use the stock radio. And I don't know, me personally, I might have to eat my words, but I've not seen a TT02 go like this. So and it doesn't look easy to modify the suspension, so you've got more travel, whereas the work on this was easy. It comes as a drift car, put your rally wheels on it, put your rally body on it. I would definitely say you would want to change the motor and ESC, because it only runs, it won't run a LiPo, or I don't know. I run it as stock, and as a drift car it would probably be great, but I brought it out on say like here, and it just didn't seem to have any go or anything. So I thought, well, I was going to change all the gear anyway, because if I do a bit of racing I'll probably be in the modified class, because of the motor and ESC and the chassis, I suppose. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this all put together, and I'm going to give it a run with these tyres on. There will be a future video where my best lap time I've done on the Astro was with these tyres. So and that was with the XV01. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this on the Astro, not today, but I will run it and time it with the same tyres and see if I can match the XV01's lap times, which, you know, if that comes close, the price difference is a lot. So if this can match the XV01 nearly for quite a bit less money, then it's a good way to go, possibly. I will be, hopefully, if I get a chance, getting a Charisma GT, I think they are, S40 or something. They have an Audi R8 body on them. They're like a GT car. I may have a go at converting one of them, because apparently I spoke to CML, someone at CML, and they recommended this, so I've decided to do it, and I'm really pleased with it. But I was actually trying to speak to them about the Charisma Rally, because out the box it seems really good. I mean, I've seen some of the old, they don't do them anymore. This is why I was on the phone, and the tyres were really good as well, but you can't get them. But apparently the GT chassis is the same, so you're just looking at getting shocks and whatever to turn it into a rally. So maybe in the future I'll have a look at one of them. But what I'll do is I'll get the body on this, and I'll give it a quick run round. I'm going to give it a quick run round all the tracks, so we'll drop from one track to the other, because I've done a live the other day and the video was terrible, the quality. So I'm going to give it another go today anyway. So right, here we go. Right, so I'm going to give it a quick run round here, and we'll see how it gets on, and then I'm going to drop over to each track. Hopefully we get some nice footage. I don't know what the it's going to come out like. I think I've put grease in the diffs, and I think the front's too heavy and the back's too heavy. Either that, I'm not sure, because when you back off, if you lose the back end and you back off the throttle, you end up with it washing out. Now, so the only way to capture it is to keep the throttle on, but even then, that was nice. I don't know whether I can get any close-up stuff. Let's go down and have a look. Oh, hit a log. I think it's tracking left at the minute. Let's have a look. Oh. Oh yes, look at that. Got a bit greedy on the throttle there. I might try and adjust the but that's nice. It just seems to be a little bit back end happy. You can lose control. Oh, that was a good crash, man. Always looks so real, the little cars, when they crash. Must be the body or something. Right, so there's that. Now what we're going to do is, obviously I've rolled all the tracks at Paddlesworth, so I'm going to give this, I've finished the second lot of rolling today, so I'm going to give the 1/10 a run round all the other tracks to see how smooth they are. Try not to over jump this jump today. That has got a real big kicker on it, that has. Oh, that looked nice. I hope you guys can see that, because it drifted lovely. Dust and that flailing out the back. Oh, I cleared that. Would you believe it? I hope you see that. It is a little bit bumpy still out there, but it gets better each year. And I mean, these tyres are a bit grippy for the grass, to be fair. What you tend to get is, tyres are funny. You'll get too much grip, and then when it lets go, there's no catching it. So you're better off with something a little bit more slippy on the tyres. Then you've continuously got a little bit of slip, and enables you to stay tuned in to what it's doing a bit better, rather than it suddenly letting go on you. Oh, I've got to sort that out. I don't know what I've done with oh, here we are. Yeah, there. I don't know why my signal's lost. So I'm going to do a video for everyone, and then I start doing track repairs. It's always the way. Is that it? That'll do. Going the wrong way. Oops. Oh, that weren't nice, was it? Oh, nice. Do you know what? You can actually, once it's been rolled, you can drive it nice. That was well out of order. Right, let's and that and that. Well, it's a tough little car, you know. There's the tyres. See, what happened there was my tyres are slightly unglued a little bit, so it's peeled the edge of the tyre over, and you'll see it when I get over here. Look, grass. So it's peeled the edge of the tyre over, dug the rim in, and flipped the car over. That's why if you go for rally tyres where you want to slide a bit, cool, I'm gonna have to do some repairs. You want a tyre that's got like a beveled edge on it with not such a square edge, because then it helps it slide sideways. I don't know where I've lost my roof spoiler again. Must be over here. Right, well, that's this track. Oh, I think I've lost that. Proper lost it. But we all know I'd lost it. Lost it years ago. Where's it gone then? Probably over here. Where else did I crash it? I can't think where else I crashed it. Well, we'll come back and find that. I'll stop the video here and I'll go to the next track. Right, let's test the 5th scale track then. This is sort of like you can run anything on here. Bit of ground clearance issues there over the jump. I think I'm going to follow the car around. It is a bit bumpy there, I haven't repaired that. So hang on, let's go up top. Make sure you can see the car. Trouble is, generally it's so far away you'll struggle to see the car anyway. So it's flat out 80% throttle. I've got this on the end points. Oh, oh, nasty. Not enough speed to get over that. Oops. You can see what I hit there. There's a big rut from the roller. But obviously if you've got a 5th scale, that's nothing. That was out of order. I don't think that's got enough speed to clear that. Wonder if there's a little jump here and you clear a gap and land on the flat. I wonder if it'll clear that. I bet it won't. That's quite a long way there. I'm gonna have to come through there. This is gonna be nasty. Right. I think that's enough jumping of the little car, to be fair. Oh, my Velcro's coming off in there. Right, no more jumping, bless it. What about this jump? Can't help it. Oh. I think little car does well. Right, okay, next track. Right, this is the 1/7 up to 1/7 scale top track. Oh, long grass there. Well, for these little wheels anyway. It is a bit bumpy through there. I didn't get to repair that though, but I have moved the track over. Nice drift there. There's that long grass again. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try it on some more road style tyres. I mean, these rally blocks have wore out nearly, but I like them, so I'm going to go to these other road tyres. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to test it on the rally track again, but with the road tyres. Right, so this is the final, well, it's not the final test. Got one more test to do on this car, and that's to see if it'll get the same lap times as the XV01. But I've chucked these tyres on it now. They're glued a bit better on the edge. They're quite square still on the edge though, but I'm hoping they'll be more slippery than those. I would have thought they would be. Right, let's have a go and see what they're like. I'm still having trouble with the back end. I've just adjusted my rates on the steering a little bit, the exponential, so it's not so sudden. Oh, right. I shouldn't have got back up here, should I? Always the way. Marshall! Right. Well, it is completely different for sure. It's definitely looser. So my mate said he preferred these tyres on here. Oh, they do push on a bit in the corners though. Yep, that's what happens when you change where you're driving. Actually, that's what happens when you can't drive normally. Right, let's go back up the top and see if I can keep it on the track. This is what happens though when you're testing. You keep pushing stuff to the limit, and of course, if you're not finding the limit, you're not testing, are you? Yeah, it pushes on the brakes for sure. Oh, it had to go on its roof, didn't it? We're gonna have like roof all the time now. It'd be on its roof every single crash. Normally it goes on its side. Now these tyres, I done away with the stock foams because I thought they were a bit soft, and I put I had a camping mat, and I copied the Tamiya foams, which are like a length of foam, and you roll it round in the tyre. It's not like a donut, it's a length of foam. And basically, so I copied them with a Stanley knife and put some harder foams in, so I could gain a little bit more grip, not with tread, but with a softer tyre. Oh God, missed the turning. Trouble with all these lanes, you don't know where to go next. So this car's done all them track tests on one battery so far. It's a 3S 4000. I've forgotten what brand it is though, sorry, at this moment. That is well loose down now. I don't need AVC, I think, people. Oh, yes. Now that was overcooked. God, can't see from here. See, lost the back end to the left, caught it, but then I'd let off, so I went back the other way. Well, I got lost again. Oh! Nice, nice. That is nice as well. Let's go this way. Oh, that's something. I think FTX, it'd be nice to get a message to them somehow and say, look, you need to build a rally car out the box. It needs 50mm shocks. You need to change chassis so that the arms can drop a bit lower. And it needs a spur and pinion cover so the dirt can't get in there. Maybe a little bit more steering lock somehow if you wanted to push the boat out with design. And the other thing is the diffs. They can't really hold oil, so it'd be nice if they were improved. But that's the same with the XV. The XV will hold oil, but I had to add another seal, and I put 2 shims in there, so it squashed the the O-ring more. Now I was racing an XV01 round here the other day, and it weren't, you know, it weren't doing bad. I don't know why that happened then. Nice. Oh, I got that wrong. and that a little bit. Oh yeah, but this is great. I definitely need to try and get myself a roller so I can roll the tracks like once a month. Oh. It's actually quite nice going this way, to be fair. Oh. Ah, that's what happens when you don't let off the gas, isn't it? Oh, there's a post. Tell you what, this body's 15 quid on eBay. I think that's the cheapest you can get them. They do, some of them are the same body, but they're different colours. But sometimes they're like 20 or 30 quid. Don't do bad, does it, for a little car? There's a little rally scene for you. Right, that's about it. I think it does great. I'm pleased with it. The tyres seem to have sorted that out a little bit. It's given me a little bit more feedback, and maybe get another set of these tyres and put softer foams in them. But yeah, that makes a brilliant rally car. If anyone turns up with a TT02, be nice to see how it gets on against it. So yeah, I just want to keep driving. I forget that I'm recording, except for the fact I'm talking to you lot. Anyway, right, that's it for today. I think that's a great test. Maybe change the tyres out with some different foams. And I've got one more test to do, and that's to see if this can match the same lap time as the XV01 on the Astro track. And that's it. See you later.